Hello, everyone. Kiri from the Red Dawn here, and welcome back to the channel. We have some breaking news, and I think we all knew this day was coming, but seeing those words on the club website officially, it still hits like a ton of bricks, and I'm sure it does for many Liverpool fans all around the world. Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, the man who redefined what it means to be a Liverpool Football Club player, is leaving the club at the end of the season. For 9 years, Mo Salah hasn't just been our best player, he's been a constant since he arrived at the club in 2017. He's rewritten the history books. As you could see here, 255 goals out of 435 appearances. That puts him third on the all-time list, ahead of legends like Billy Little, Steven Gerrard, and only Ian Rush and Roger Hunt are left in front of him. And the trophies, well, let's get the trophies right here, which I'll get somewhere. You know, 2 Premier League titles, including the one he dragged us to last season with 29 goals, the Champions League in Madrid, the FA Cup, 2 League Cups, the World Club Cup. He's won the lot. He has done it all. He is a 4-time Golden Boot winner. People would call him, and even some Liverpool fans as well, would call him a one-season wonder. Well, that one season lasted nearly a decade of pure, unadulterated greatness. And one of my favorite memories of him, well, I could talk about a lot of favorite memories about Mo Salah, but that would be a 3-hour video. I'm trying to make this 10 minutes, not longer than that. But if you want the one, for me, that defines him, the one that proves that he was the best in the world at that moment, it's that goal against Man City at Anfield in the 2021-22 season. I still remember it as clear as day. He's out on the right-hand side, boxed in. He's got 3 City shirts around him. Most players would turn back, play it safe, keep possession, but not Mo. He leaves Joao Cancelo for dead with a shoulder drop. Then Bernardo Silva, who's been nipping at his heels all game, Mo literally sits him down on the grass. And then he moves into the box, and you think, okay, the angle is too tight. Laporte, he's going to come across. He just dances. He leaves Laporte on his backside with one chop, shifts it onto his weaker right foot, and curls it into the far corner past Edison. That stadium didn't just roar, it gasped. It was pure, unadulterated genius. He just didn't beat the best team in the country. He took the literal piss out of them. It was a goal that said, "I am, I am the king of this league." And when he's gone, that's the image I'll have in my head. Not just a goal scorer, but a magician, a man who could make world-class defenders look like they were playing in Sunday League. That's the Mo Salah we're going to miss. That's the Mo Salah we need to see one more time before the season is out. And we know this season has been tough, especially for him. We've seen the reports, the friction with Arne Slot earlier in the season, and that rare spell on the bench. He's only got 10 goals this season, which is a drought for him. But it's a career high for most wingers, funnily enough. At 33, his game has changed. The blistering pace isn't always there. He does struggle to beat his man at times, but the intelligence isn't gone. He still has that football IQ. When he had made that announcement yesterday, you could tell it came from a place of respect. He wanted us to know now. He didn't want it to drag it along to the summer of will he or won't he rumors. He's given us transparency because he loves the club. He said it himself. Leaving is never easy. You gave me the best time of my life. I will be always one of you. The club will always be my home. To me and my family, thank you for everything. Because of all of you, I will never walk alone. And with that being said, we have a job to do. While the league title is gone, that doesn't mean the season is over. In fact, it just became the most important 2 months of the season and for Salah's legacy. We are in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup and the Champions League. We've got Man City at the start of April and PSG in Europe. This is Mo Salah's last dance. We cannot let a player of his statures walk away with a whimper. We've seen him dismantle City a dozen times. We saw him destroy Galatasaray a couple of weeks ago to get us there. Just imagine it. Mohamed Salah lifting Champions League trophy number 7 in Budapest for his final act. Imagine him scoring the winner at Wembley to clinch the FA Cup one last time. If there's any more motivation for him, for us, for the rest of the season, we have to win both of these competitions for him. Let's give him the send off he deserves. Let's win it all one last time for the greatest winger this league has ever seen. And before we sign off, I want to share a perspective from a bit further away. I'm sitting here in Australia, and for many of us Reds fans down under, being a Liverpool fan is a huge commitment. It's those 3 a.m. alarms on a Monday morning. It's trying to stay quiet while you don't wake the house, while you're watching a stream or on your phone in the dark. I started this journey during the Brendan Rodgers era, and let's be honest, it wasn't always easy. I remember the show of characters, the sound bites, the show of character sound bites, the heartbreak of losing Luis Suarez, Steven Gerrard at the end of the 2014-15 season, and that soul-crushing 6-1 loss to Stoke. You know, back then, standing on the other side of the world, it felt like the glory days were a lifetime away. We were a club looking for an identity. And then in 2017, this lad from Egypt, he arrives. Mo, you were the spark. You were the hope we haven't felt in years. From that first goal at Watford, you didn't just change the team, you changed the way it felt to be a Liverpool supporter. You made those early wake up calls worth it. You turned us from doubters to believers, like our previous boss, Jurgen Klopp, would say. You gave us the Premier League title we thought we'd never, ever see again. You gave us the miracle at Madrid. You gave us the best years of our lives as supporters. So as a fan in Australia who saw the darkest days and then you saw I saw you brought the light. Thank you. Thank you for the goals, the smiles, and for making us feel like we're the kings of Europe and the world again. You might be leaving at Anfield, but you always, always will have a place at Anfield, but also here all over the world, especially here in Australia for us Liverpool fans. Safe travels, Mo. You'll never walk alone. But what about you, ladies and gentlemen? What's your favorite Mo Salah memory? Drop it in the comments. Let's celebrate with him while he's still here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Be kind to one another. And as always, up the Reds.